Alright guys, we're going to be showing off a different type of deck for you guys. This is a new one I have never attempted on the channel before. Blue Eyes, and with the brand new Horus support, it is extremely playable. Starting off, we're going to get our Dictator of D on the field and start our Horus package going on, summoning 3 level 8's instantly, which is crazy to me. Alright, we're going to get one rank 8 with Zombie Vampire. Our opponent's going to trigger the Imperm almost immediately, which is completely fine with me. I can just save that piece of recursion for the next turn, and we'll get our SP Little Knight, another brand new card that just gives you so much versatility. Looks like my opponent is playing some kind of Fallen of Albaz package. I'm going to use Little Knight to stop the fusing of Fallen of Albaz in the Little Knight. Countering that, my opponent still does have some Fisteel action, which honestly, I'm fully prepared for. With Magna Hut, he's going to get a dragon added to hand and then also be able to bring out his Lubellion. Lubellion's going to try to get that spell and trap. That's where I'm going to say no, because I feel like Branded Lost or even Branded Regain, just no Bestial spell or trap is going to make me feel good. He's going to go for a lure. He was really drawing for straws there and didn't hit anything. Gets his Druid Worm, and we're going to see what happens here. We're going to get our Little Knight back, as well as use our Zombie Vampire to start going for things. He's going to bring out his Druid Worm right away by banishing our Blue Eyes. Honestly, Blue Eyes is an engine, so I really don't care. We're gonna get the Fallen of Albaz to our field. He's gonna special summon his Guiding Quem. We're gonna discard Trade In because we don't have any cards, but he's gonna try to Contact Fuse. I'm gonna use Imperm on that. I really don't want to give him free fusions or anything. I really just want to out what's in front of me. So we're gonna use King's Sarcophagus here and get ourselves out another card. We're gonna use his Fallen of Albaz to get us out our the Dark Charmer. Dark's gonna bring out his Fallen of Albaz again to go into I think it's absolutely crazy in this deck. Selene, with the amount of spell and traps and allow milling and everything. Look at 9 instantly. We're gonna get ourselves a Dictator of D to go into an Axis Code. Now I could be playing something else more oriented with my board, but I feel like it's more of a turn 2 play in my deck with Axis Code. We're going to get Hoppy, we're going to get Inesti, and then I don't even attempt this name, and I know I'll get butchered in the comments down section below for even attempting it. We're going to use Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon here. We're going to pop the light, and then we're going to also use Selene to pop the Druid Worm. Now I'm going to use Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon to increase to Galaxy Eye's full armor dragon. We're gonna go right to battle because 3500. We're gonna use a Nesty to send him to grave, and Druid Worm's gonna be able to bring that out. I could have probably played that interaction a little bit differently, maybe going for a rank 8 monster negate instead of Galaxy Eyes, but live and learn. Our opponent surrenders, we completely gas him out, and on to the next game. All right, another duel for you guys. King's Sarcophagus starting off. If you start off with a Horus engine, you're in a really good spot. That's how I feel. Inesti's here, other guys here. We're gonna go right into Zombie Vampire. Zombie Vampire is the extender of the deck. Card's busted. Being able to mill the deck, and you're really trying to shoot for 8's or anything, but that's also another one, because Assault plus any of these gets you a Baron. Also, there's really good interaction with the Blue Eyes cards, giving you a light and a dark to get out really crazy Chaos Angels too. But I feel really confident with my hand as well on this one. Baron plus Imperm plus Ash. But our opponent surrenders right away. Kind of wanted to show off the versatility of that Vampire, getting us our Assault Synchrons into our Synchron parts. Alright, another round for you guys today. Going first, this hand isn't crazy. King's Sarcophagus still does too much, where honestly anything is crazy. We're having to pitch Ash here. I feel like Maxi is a better interaction than Ash. Looks like our opponent is on, he kind of showed both of his engines. Evil Hero Labyrinth. Now we're going to use our Hoppy and Inesti to get right into our boy Vampire, or girl, but it's going to do the same thing. We're going to mill 8. We're going to get an Anesti out of it, which isn't bad. Assault Synchron's here as well, and we're going to get into a Baron with it. Baron is here to play, and that's going to be able to pop the trap he just milled for, as well as negate a lot of his plays. All right, on draw phase, we're going to hit him with that Max C. 94% usage rate. Really should hit that card, but we'll see if they ever do. He's going to mill for the Dark Calling and surrender. Really quick game, but he had no other plays. I get it. On to the next one. All right, another really crazy hand going first. King Sarcophagus. We're going to be able to pitch Happy, which I kind of feel is like a 2-for-1. He does have the Ash Blossom, unfortunately. And this kind of makes me make a choice. Either I'm going to keep my hand trap or I'm going to go for a little bit more. Actually, Sage was a really good pick here. I forgot about this in the post commentary, but sending Ancient Whitestone is going to get me another card to be able to mill. So we're going to now mill that Blue Eyes to get ourselves out we're going to have all 3 of our Horus engine ready to go. And now this is going to really show off a different aspect of the deck. I'm going to show off the Synchro aspect. We're going to go into a 9 Stellar Wind Wolfrate. Really crazy card. It really depends if your opponent's playing a combo deck, if it gets to go on its fullest potential. And we have Baron. Now I kept Happy on the field because if he tries to get rid of King Sarcophagus or do anything like that, Happy will be able to reuse it. Poplar is going to come out. Honestly, I'm not really worried yet. I see the Snake Eyes Sinful Spoils. That's what the Ash is going to be used for. And depending on if he brings out Baron or anything, that's what my Baron, or if he brings out Ash or anything, that's what my Baron's going to be used for. So he uses that Sinful Spoils right away. I'm going to use the Ash Blossom on it to get that out of commission. And we're really close to that 4,000 setups. Now my opponent now also reveals he's on Rescue Ace. So I stopped the Snake Eyes part, but I'm going to have to use that Baron negate on that Turbulence. Turbulence is such a crazy card. I can't let that resolve. Giving him 4 pieces of interaction. He sees the 4,000 hit. Perfect place to surrender. Can't really do anything else. On to the next one. All right, going second with no hand traps in hand. My opponent goes for the Pot of Prosperity, kind of trying to bait things out, looks like, because he did only mill 3. Also reveals he's on Memento. Memento is such a cool archetype. I'm excited to see what this guy can do. Looks like he opened up pretty nicely with the Memento cards as well. Using that to mill, I don't know what it does, honestly, but he's going to get his boss monster to hand using the effect of this guy. He's going to use the effect to also bring out one of those guys that he got rid of with the mill effects to get a trap to hand. Looks like he's all set with his Memento cards, 1 in hand, 4 in grave. Going to bring out that Moss monster. I don't know what level it is. Is it level 12? Level 11 with 5,000 attack. That's a crazy card. I'm really excited to see what this deck can do. I also saw him get that Maxi, so Called By was kind of perfect for it, luckily for us. But we still have to deal with a 5 negate monster. Now I'm about to show you guys some huge tech against the Memento R-type. It's literally a counter pick, in my opinion. Giving access to this literally destroyed my opponent's whole entire defense. King Sarcophagus, we're going to mill that Whitestone. Oh, also remember this part of it. His Goblin is protecting them from card effects. So card effects aren't going to be used. Like King Sarcophagus, Whitestone, Ash Blossoms, this was a waste. Whitestone is going to give me a Blue Eyes. I'm going to be completely good because I'm just going to pitch the Blue Eyes now. Blue Eyes is there. That's what the Blue Eyes and the Whitestones are for, is for pitch material and also using with the Sage and stuff. But Anesti's going to come out, use his effect with the Gold Sarcophagus, or King Sarcophagus, to completely take out my opponent's boss monster, meaning no negates on board. We're also going to get ourselves out a Jet Dragon. We also have Assault here. I'm going to go into Blue Eyes plus Baron here to get ourselves out a Baron Defeater. I'm going to use Baron to pop the trap. That's going to trigger Jet to come right back out, which is really good. I end here. I could have extended more. That's the funny part going into Vampire, but I felt like saving Vampire would have been a smarter play. Now I'm going to use this, kind of relying if my opponent has no more interaction. Kind of stop. You have 2 cards, leave you with 1. Unfortunately for me, my opponent has the, I guess, the craziest fusion spell. If a card has been destroyed, then you can use this card. This is a really cool card, Memento Twin Dragon. I'm really impressed with how this archetype looks. I would definitely be interested in playing in the future. They have their own little Karibo. Trihorn Dragon is actually one of my favorite cards from as a kid. But there's Darkblade. Darkblade too. It just brought a lot of OG cards into this, which is really cool. And it's not a crazy combo deck, but it's still a combo deck. So it's kind of my kind of deck. He's going to use Bone Party to destroy one of his Mementos to continue comboing off, getting himself back his boss monster. Unfortunately, with King Sarcophagus and Jet Dragon with no Goblin protection, that's 2 counters to this deck. Jet, honestly, is such a crazy card. He leaves me with a counter. I just need a card. I don't care what it is. It's gonna get pitched. But I'm not even gonna worry about it. I was more worried about him getting card advantage from it, so I kind of wanted to wait a bit. But we're gonna get Happy, and we're gonna use Happy and Anesti to get ourselves out our Zombie Vampire. Zombie Vampire effect, we're gonna get ourselves Mill for 4. We get a Blue Eyes from it, not too bad. And we're gonna use Anesti to bring himself back out, and we're gonna synchro off into a Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord and end our turn. Turn 5, our opponent doesn't have anything except for 1 card in hand. He sets 1 and passes. With what we have on board, I'm not really worried. We're gonna use Bone Sarcophagus again though, just to kind of overextend to make sure. Zombie Vampire is still available to us, getting us out another Anesti. We're out of Blue Eyes, so the stone doesn't do anything. Using Galaxy Eyes Cypher Lord, we're going to pop that face down. Looks like it's nothing too crazy. That's going to trigger Jet. Now we can continue going off, which we do. We're going to go into our boy Hope Harbinger for some reason. I'm overextending. I don't think I realize it, but I am. So now we're going to go to battle. Just showing off the versatility of this deck and really the flooding of the level 8s that this cards can do. Honestly, all it's missing is a crazy level 8 dragon or something that you can pair with something else, but honestly, the deck was really awesome to play and I had a lot of fun with it. Alright guys, so this was the list. This is the list I've been playing. It's really fun to play. I really recommend it to anybody that's trying to make Blue Eyes very usable. You could experiment with a few other things. I had my own experiments I tried as well. Honestly, shout out to my boy Genji from the streams. I've been playing this deck a lot on stream to kind of get a feel for it and try to get some useful tech out of it. And Genji really broke down this really big Galaxy Eyes or Cypher package where I can not only steal my opponent's monsters and make them into like a Zeus or something, but I can also turn, I can get an insane amount of pops. Full armor pops as well as Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade, but also Galaxy Eyes Cypher regular steals. That's 3 pieces of interaction you can do to your opponent, which is insane. Pops also declare Jet Dragon's effect, so you can get your Jet Dragon from popping your opponent's monsters. The synergy with King Sarcophagus and Whitestone was really fun to use as well. Being able to pitch Whites as the pitch to get one of the horses engraved, and also getting another free pitch. Pretty much 2 pitches for 1 card. And you would also get another Horus card. Things you could also change is hand traps. I like Imperm. You could easily switch Valor to 1 and Imperm to 3. I might as well do that actually, just so you have more kind of interaction. Maxis at 1 is a cross out target, and also, hey, you're playing 3, 6, 8, technically 8 hand traps and 3 counter hand traps. so I think it's worth it. Also, the synergy with Assault Synchron, it doesn't give you access to Stellar Wind. Stellar Wind is for more of your plays with if you have a Whitestone, a Veiler, or a Sage that you can normal. But Assault unlocks two of the greatest synchros so far in Yu-Gi-Oh! Baron de Fure and Chaos Angel. And if you pair an Assault Synchron with a Jet, because Jet's very easy to special summon, or alternative, that's a free full power Chaos Angel. I had a lot of fun with the deck. I recommend it. It's not meta, but it can compete with meta. I was facing a few ones. I faced it Branded. I was taking some dubs against Branded. The Memento archetype's really good too, and I was able to clutch out a quick dub against them. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.